This is me and my friend Michael Reeves. Maybe you know him from really cool projects like...
And we probably come to the same conclusion. Make a car out of them. Make a car out of electric scooters.
Or maybe you know him from when he built that Roomba that swears.
Please stop hitting me. I feel nothing but pain.
And if you're really a person of culture, maybe you know him from when he beat up that financial YouTuber dude, Graham Stephan.
And Grant's doing a good job of masking his entrance. He's doubling up his jab as he walks in. It's not just behind nothing but nice jab.
Honestly, I think Michael Reeves is the smartest YouTuber I know. And I know Michelle Carter. And on top of that, he's a really skilled high IQ boxer.
Yep, that's me. I've been learning boxing recently, and aside from the brain damage, it's going pretty good. I've been a little slow to pick it up, maybe on account of all the brain damage, but we have more important questions to ask.
And that's why today, I'm gonna help him call out his next victim.
Where's Gary V?
Gary V.
Where's Gary V?
You can call Gary V.
Where the fuck is Gary V?
How tall he? How big Gary V?
Gary V, I'm calling you up.
Who's Gary? Is that
Gary V, he doesn't have
enough.
enough money. Gary V doesn't have enough money. You have more smarts than he has money.
Who's Gary V?
That guy.
Fundamentally,
He's
not
like,
true, but I
buy my
appreciate it.
coin. He's like, buy my coin. Gary V, I don't have any money
where's
because
he,
of you. And so that's why I'm putting my guy Michael Reeves in there. You're not going to go 2 rounds with him.
That's right, I'm calling out.
So, if you didn't know, Gary Vaynerchuk, also known as Gary V, is an entrepreneur, author, motivational speaker, but I don't know, something about him be rubbing me the wrong way.
I literally want to die instead of fail. Die. Death. Over. I do not know how to live in life. I do not know how to live in life. Live in life with an L.
Like, for instance, he's the one that popularized that work 18 hours a day mindset stuff, which to me is a sign of toxic work culture. Of course, the guy who runs several companies wants to convince worker folks to give their entire lives away to a business that doesn't care about them. It's in his best interest.
Okay, like Gary V, for instance. Gary V's whole thing is about hustling. Gary V's like the anti-secret.
Plus, he was one of those dudes that sold you NFTs and Web3, and I think we all know that's gone absolutely nowhere. Or maybe how he has a group chat with all the richest YouTubers where he tells them what he's about to pump and dump. And they're like, he's like, oh, buy a bunch on this one. And then he's like, okay, we're all pulling out today. You know, this is just what I heard, allegedly.
Gary V, it's like 11 p.m. just out of nowhere calls me and he's like, I got like 30 people to call, hop in. It'll be the best decision of your life, just get in. I was like, okay. So I just joined the call. I just see like Logan and
every heavy hitter you can imagine who's worth $1 billion was on this one call, and Gary V is in the little corner, the little square. He's going, CryptoPunks, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the next Facebook.
And Gary's just like, everyone shut the f up. Here's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna do it right now. You're all gonna buy a bunch of CryptoPunks. We're all just like, are you sure, Gary? And he's like, just buy it. I was just so pulled by his conviction that I bought a bunch.
Wait, where'd the life bar go? It died.
Okay.
Oh.
Congratulations, Michael Reeves.
No.
You are the one.
You were the one.
You freed him.
You freed him.
Boys.
Okay, I bet by now you've heard of Graham Stephan. His videos be getting on my nerves though. Like, he made that video about Santa Monica is trash right now.
Don't steal from my store.
Recent violent attacks in Santa Monica and a growing homeless population have shaken neighbors and businesses.
A series of high-profile crimes over the past several weeks became part of a showdown between the city and businesses as to whether this sign is true.
Immediately called the police around 2 a.m. and they showed up around 4 a.m.
The system's broken. Nothing is being done about it.
So this is Santa Monica.
I mean, he's telling the truth, but why you gotta make a video about it like that?
It's the city I grew up in. It's where I spent most of my time as a teenager, and it's even where I bought a house on the same street it grew up on before moving to Las Vegas. But as you're about to see, what used to be a thriving, vibrant culture and economy is now a barren wasteland of empty buildings and crime. And apparently it's gotten so bad in recent months that I didn't even believe it myself until I saw what I'm about to show you. Even though this is gonna be unlike any other video I've ever done, I'm gonna walk you through the city firsthand, share what it used to be like from someone who lived here, speak with the locals to see what they think about the recent events, and then I'll leave it up to you to come to your own conclusions.
Anyway, Graham Stephan is really brave because in Creator Clash 1, he had a fight with Michael Reeves, and man, it went crazy.
Immediately, right out the gate.
Well, I don't see cardio being an issue. I think a lot of punches being thrown.
Here we go. Round number 1. Jabs right away from Michael Reeves, Graham, as well.
When the two littlest dudes you know go at it.
But Graham goes 2 to the body, and we trade jabs. Now what you're seeing from Graham, though, here is he's chasing Michael around this ring. He's not cutting that ring off.
This gave me respect for him, even though I didn't know who he was. Okay, so I remember I was at the hotel for Creator Clash 2, and I didn't know who Graham Stephan was at the time, but I saw him waiting in a line ahead of me to get his room at the hotel, and I remember he looked back at me, and he looked so scared. Like, I've never seen anyone before, like, look at me like that, and I was like, bro, everything's fine, you're safe. But I didn't know who he was. I didn't recognize him until a couple of months later, I got recommended his financial videos, and I was like, that's the guy that was standing ahead of me in line at the hotel. And it makes sense that he was paranoid because he's very famous, and a lot of people, he's probably got a lot of enemies. So anyway, obviously Gary Vee is not going to take this fight, because why would you? Let's review some of Michael Reeves' fight footage.
Oh, working it. And again, you see, we're watching his coach right now in the corner say, listen, he's walking right on the punches. Step back, drive the right hand.
Notice how when Michael Reeves throws a punch, not only does he throw it straight, but he also turns his fist over when he punches. Oh, it's back. Man, you hit hard, dude. That hook?
I'm trying to give him the back.
That right hook? That's the sign of a good fighter. Also, something I noticed that Michael Reeves is doing is when he's working the bag, the heavy bag, he's not just staying in one spot. He's staying in constant motion. Those hooks. Whoa, that. Oh. Yep, that's it right there. Yep. Ooh. When I see someone hits the heavy bag standing in one spot, I know that they are the type of fighter that has to load up and sit down on a punch in order to throw at full power. That's how you get knocked out by Michael Reeves.
And again, it's just Graham walking right onto the shot. Michael Reeves, another one.
Dad's not that good, man. Dad needs to be against a real boxer who knows how to keep their... He's only 100 pounds heavier than you. Yeah. Are you calling out Gary Vee? First off, Gary Vee, you ain't got shit or dick on Michael Reeves. First off, I bought your coin. I bought every single coin you tell me to buy, and now I'm broke. Yeah. Gary Vee, I don't have any money because of you. And so that's why I'm putting my guy Michael Reeves in there. You're not going to go 2 rounds with him.
That's right. I'm calling out any 40-year-old man named Gary Vee with a deplorable crypto portfolio. I will fight you. If you have an illness, if you ugly, AIDS, anything.
You can't fight if you have AIDS. You have to do a test before.
I'd fight him.
That's how you know everybody. There's so much blood. You don't want to get his blood in you.
There? How'd they get me in?
So, in conclusion, I don't care if you're 4'11" or 5'2". Challenge yourself to get in that ring and better yourself. Look at how tiny Michael Reeves is, and he's messing dudes up. Just remember, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And all you need to do is get on the inside and hit them with some combinations. There is no limit to what you can do when you as a little guy gets in there and does what needs to be done.
Another one. Referee's taking a close look. Big right hand. Yeah. And that's it.
Sometimes in life, it's not just about the changes of slope. It's about real, meaningful change.
By TKO, Michael Reeves!
I know that someone like Michael Reeves is just happy that he has someone like our coach, Coach Quick, in his life, who taught him the skills of the game. I challenge you to go out there and find someone who knows what it is that you need to know. Become a student of that person. Learn from them. And when the time comes, put it to the test. So please, leave a like on me and subscribe to me. Thank you for everyone supporting me on the Patreons. Amen.
Sinead O'Connor? No, I
know them.
I never met him.
I'm telling you, Anonymous is yours. They donated too much.
Oh yeah, they gotta back gotta move. Oh. Back don't hit back. What we gotta do?
That is back.
Saying, why are they being so mean to the blue guy?
I gotta get behind the glove.
This shit tiring.